All right. Hello, hello, hello. We are live and on our way to pick up America's favorite dog. Uh, well, I got a scoot. You gonna buckle her or what? Okay.
I don't want it.
Okay. Edie, you coming? Okay, I gotta go. Everybody out of the way. Sure? You're not sure? What do you mean? I thought you did. Okay, maybe next time. All right. Our way. Enabled this live stream so that people could join me on the live stream. But to get the link to join me on this live stream, you have to go to my X account, my Twitter. So if you want to join me on this live stream to see if that works, go to X and type in at Dan Lee Sheehan, and you'll see my link. Not sure how that worked, but Flowy, how's it going? I don't know who you are, where you're from, what you did, but I appreciate you saying hello. I am on my way to pick up Bella from her third day of work or second. I forget. I think it's day 3. It all melts together after a while. What have I been doing today? I have been weeding the garden. I just got done helping make a cat house out of cardboard boxes. I should have filmed that. It would have made a good video. But I was just hanging out with the family, building a pretty epic cardboard house. Muy poquito. Buenos dias. Me llamo Daniel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 8, 8, 9. That's not a phone number. I love listening to Spanish radio, and anytime they're like saying phone numbers, it just sounds so epic. I wish I could do it justice. 1, 1, 2, 2. I mean, it's just so like I can't even. I wish I could. You know what I'm talking about. You probably know what I mean, right? LSR. Anyway, super awesome, super cool. communication skills, which, you know, hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, improving yourself as a human being is a good priority to have. So I'll be prioritizing that later tonight. Then, what else will I be doing? If there's any time left, will I weed the garden again? I don't know. Will I fix my cupola on top of my garage? I wish I could. I don't know. Maybe I'll start a gaming channel. Call it Sweet Berry Gaming. I don't know. I keep saying that. I feel like I have a channel that's dedicated to gaming already, but I don't know. I don't game as much as I wish I could. I'm busy guy. I'm busy. How does Mr. Beast do? How does he make like 15,000 videos in like 95 genres all the time? Is it because of his magnetic personality? Yeah, I don't even know. Or maybe I'm just so far behind on watching Mr. Beast videos that it just looks like there's a new one all the time. Give credit to where credit's due. 26 years. Figured life is just one big fair. I mean, Mr. Beast thought it was like a challenge doing his YouTube channel, and you know, after several years, it blew up like extreme. A lot. But I am more tutelage than that. My goodness, if I were to have started a YouTube channel when YouTube first came into existence, what was that, 2004? I was 19 when YouTube came into being. And I heard about YouTube, but I heard it was just like a bunch of losers, right? That was like the narrative that I heard. I was like, oh, it's just like losers, right? And then fast forward 20 years later, like, there's a lot of winners on this platform. So how the tides have turned, changed. But anyway, um, in the late when I was in ninth grade, there was some kind of a project, and they said you can make a video, you can do whatever you want. And I'm like, make a video? Super cool. So I had my little camcorder. Back then, you put a tape, some kind of a tape. They had like 15 variations of what a VHS tape was back then. It was like a really small. I made like stop cuts when I was filming. I just like made sure to film everything perfectly in sequence on the tape because that's how you edited things back then. And came with a fancy cable with 3 outlets. One was like red and white for sound. One was yellow for the video, and you just plugged it into the back of the TV or whatever. So anyway, it was like the best video ever created. I have no idea where it disappeared to. It's either lost to the sands of time or it's in a big old like suitcase, like crate thing. I don't know what you call them. Like a treasure chest. What do they call those things? Anyway, except I don't have anything to play it on now. Like I don't know. It's just lost. But if I ever find it, it would be the most incredible thing, and I'll be sure to figure out how to get it onto YouTube. Like it was basically my first video that I ever made. And then was just a lost soul. Like, I didn't make a lot of videos. I just drifted for years, for 10, 15 years. And then I'm like, 2020 comes around. I'm like, oh, YouTube's a thing. And I started posting stuff. And I'm okay with not posting. Like, I was born before social media. So like I can definitely survive without doing it. But there's a lot of people having success and like making a life and turning it into a job. And it's like, if I want to spend time with my family, like, what if I could turn social media and YouTube and all that into my job? Then technically, I would have more time to spend with my family. Driving 20 miles one way to work in a factory. I do not live in an area with a billion jobs that might be for school. So it's like, anyway, regardless, I mean, I would max out at like 50, 60,000. But if you can figure something out on the internet, you can, get millions. I don't need millions. I'm not looking for millions. But could I figure out how to make enough to survive, enough to justify even trying to? It's going to take a while. I'm going to try. I'll probably end up getting another job before I become successful, for sure. But you never know. So here I am, just filming basically every living thing I do, trying to sound interesting, but I don't. I feel that it's sounding interesting sometimes. Sometimes I'm just so exhausted. I think what would be more interesting is if I read more books, if I like stayed up to date with current events. I'd have more to talk about. Right now, my life is so big. Just like I wake up, I take care of my kids, I feed the garden, and that's what I do. I just regurgitate what I did today, basically, and then talk about my habits here on this channel when I go live. But I feel like if I just started events, that'd be way more interesting. Speaking of which, there's this new movie, Twisters, right? But I grew up, Twister was the movie, and it was like 1995. I was 10 years old, and it was like the coolest movie on earth. Like, we had Jurassic Park, it was Twister, like, I'm skeptical about Twisters. Like, I don't know if it's like a recreation or if it's like a sequel. I'm not sure. Uh, I'd probably wait to watch it when it came out on Netflix or one of these streaming services. I don't know if I'd go to the theater and see it unless they want to sponsor my channel. That Twisters is awesome, but I'm skeptical. You know, I feel like when I watch the previews, it almost seems like there's too many tornadoes in the preview, like like a ridiculous amount of tornadoes in the preview, like like there's almost more tornadoes in the preview of Twisters than there was in the movie Twister from 1995. Like it's like almost over on the Twisters. But maybe it's more chill if you watch the whole movie. But I think like the literal 2 minute preview or whatever, it probably has the entirety of every single scene of a tornado in 2 minutes. Just it's almost overwhelming. And it makes it seem like unreal and cheesy. But I could be wrong. Let me know if you've seen the movie Twisters. I don't even know if it's out. Is it out? I don't even know. I need something. I need a hook. Maybe being the new Siskel and Ebert. Does anybody know who those guys were? Every time you turn on the TV back in the day, early 2000s, late 90s, it was like Siskel and Ebert giving 2 thumbs up, right? And like either Siskel or Ebert like got cancer, died or something. Then it was like, how many thumbs up can you give it now? Like one of them's gone. Is it 1 thumb up? Like Ebert gives it 1 thumb up. Like I don't even know. Are they even around anymore to give thumbs ups? Man, I tell you what, time flies, dude. Time absolutely flies. I have no idea what's current anymore. I do know the word grizz. I do know what a sigma is. You know, I've seen the thing where they go like this with their whatever with their finger on their jaw and then go like this. I don't know what that means. Not sure where it came from, but I think it means raise or something. I don't even know. It's so confusing. There's something new all the time. Back when I was growing up, you didn't have to worry about knowing the latest cool thing. The words were so much simpler back then. Things were also extremely politically incorrect. Everybody grew up back then to be canceled. But I was still a kid. It wasn't my fault. All that stuff back in the 90s and everything, it wasn't my fault. I didn't create that culture. I'm creating the culture now, apparently. But I'm not. I'm like a mix of somebody born in 1930 and somebody born in 1960. I don't know what that gets you. And somebody born in like 2000. I feel like I know how to play hard and I know how to work hard. Whatever that is. Might really relate. Can't tell. All right, we're here at the good old Dollar General. Got to salute the good old General. We got Luke B. He says good evening. I don't know if he's still there. Good evening, sir. Just talking about life. I have a 17-year-old attention-hungry young person in the car now. She be like Gen Z. It's unbelievable how fast life goes. It's just crazy. You owe so much money for gas, bro.
First picture could get paid money.
Yeah, no, it's not gonna be like a baby amount. It's gonna be the actual amount of what it costs to drive the vehicle. Wear and tear, oil change. I'm gonna calculate it all so you can have a taste of reality. You're making bank. 13, how much?
The hour.
No, 13 what?
I don't know. 13.
You don't know?
13. I know it's 13.
You're not
13.25.
You're not volunteering.
I know it's
You're
13.
You're working. You should know exactly how much. You are working, my friend.
I am working.
You're not there volunteering because you're a good Samaritan. You're there
because I need money.
You're there to survive.
I'm there because
I don't know how you're gonna survive. Things are so expensive these days. I don't know how you're gonna survive. You're gonna have to live with like 15 of your friends. Like that's the literal only way that you can survive when you start out.
That's what me and my friends are doing. We were all kind of like right
Yeah,
at that
but they
place,
can drag you down. What kind of friends you got? Do they got hopes, dreams in the future? Are
Yeah.
they going to college? Like, what are they working on? Because you pick the wrong group of friends to start your life's journey, and
Sure.
y'all are gonna be just flipping patties at Burger King and being miserable. Like, what do you?
My friend Rosemary.
Yeah. TMI live stream.
Okay.
We don't want to overshare, bro.
She wants to be good things.
Like what? That's not oversharing. Like what specific goal?
Veterinarian.
Veterinarian.
And then
Okay.
have photography as a side job.
That's cool. I'm not sure photography is even a thing anymore, but maybe it is. I don't know.
Your teacher at our school makes bank. She does photography. She does like prom pictures and wedding pictures.
I think it's a racket. Everybody has a cell phone. I'm not sure.
Yeah, but these are like professional grade photos.
Professional grade photos. Wow. I don't know. I don't get it. Like I thought about being a photographer, but it was like I don't know. It just seems,
I remember your name of the account though.
It just seems like a crime. Like I would go to somebody, I would take pictures for free. That's who I am. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, ooh, I snapped a picture. Like, really? I don't know. I'm just too nice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I don't like to feel like I'm ripping somebody off. Like I wouldn't charge $2,000 to go to somebody's wedding and take photos for them. You know, like that's something I would do.
You need to take a selfie.
That's something I would do because I'm a kind person. Like there's people like Ellie had a cousin who got married. He charged $2,000 12 years ago to take pictures at our wedding. Okay. I would have never done that. I'm like, what?
Especially because they're related.
I'm like, on what planet are we on right now? Where, yeah, in related. Like I don't even. Ooh,
just the fact that you all like.
It didn't make sense.
Yeah, because of a wedding.
No, it wasn't my choice. It wasn't. Ellie didn't pay for it. Like, it's just like, whatever, dude. I don't know. I couldn't do that. That's highway robbery, in my opinion. But you got to have a. Started money. Like I would be like $500. That would feel like a lot to take pictures at a wedding. $500. That would be like crazy to get $500. Like any job, any normal job, you'd be lucky to get $250 a day. So like, if somebody gave you $500 to take pictures at a wedding, that is a full day's wage at like a pretty decently high-paying job.
2 days wage.
No, listen. Normal work day's 8 hours. Let's say you get $30 an hour, which would be a lot. $40 an hour, whatever. Never mind. $30. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. That would be $180 for 6 hours, and then another 60.
That'd be like.
I am doing math. I need silence. $240, $30 an hour in 8 hours, so $240, right? $240 making $30 an hour. That's more than a basic job. That's like you got a college degree and you're making $30 an hour. Teachers making $50,000 a year don't make $30 an hour. So $240 would be like a very nice wage to be at a wedding all day. Weddings don't take 8 hours. Those photographers are there for like 5 hours tops, 6. right? But then you do like the engagement photos, maybe whatever. Maybe you spend 2 days, right? Okay, but then you gotta pick out the best photos. You gotta probably do some other stuff. I don't know. $500 seems very fair for your time. And then, well, they charge $2,000 for taking photos. But then, if you want prints, if you want anything else, they'll hook you up. But it's extra. It's extra on top of the $2,000. I would be like $500. Holy cow! I feel very lucky to get 500 extra for prints or whatever. That'd be very competitive, and I'd give the greatest job on earth. $500. That'd be like a week's worth of money for you. 500.
I was working today, and I saw this Amish lady just walking through the store with bare feet.
She wanted to stay grounded. Apparently, grounding with the earth is important, and it charges you up.
But like, I don't know if she walked. I don't think she would have walked to.
The Amish are out in full force. That is for sure. Holy cow, though! Look at these little baby horses right there. So cute. I need a baby horse.
Phone places then. We got bear and the goats off the Craigslist.
I want a baby donkey or a baby horse or something.
If I got a horse, then I wouldn't have to rely on you.
Buddy, you would wear out a horse. That's 20 miles a day. No, you're not riding a horse. And then your horse is just going to sit out in the parking lot for 8 hours. That's kind of cruel. Okay? Horses are like wild. They have spirits. They're like revered by Native Americans.
What if I get an ostrich instead and ride that? Those things can run.
I don't think it's right to ride a horse 10 miles one way and then hitch it up and have it sit there for 8 hours. That almost feels cruel. If they had a little pasture or something behind this Dollar General, maybe. Like, give him a little space to run around so he doesn't need to be tied to a post. Holy cow. Oh, those kids. Lucky guys. Amish are out in full force, I tell you. There's so many horses everywhere. Could do that to my hay. How the Amish do. Like look at all that hay. Dry out or something. When you live a wild front, how to style
where like you could. They both have Amish retreats where like retreats where you could literally go and eat Amish.
When you're crazy, it can be kind of fun. It's really you, but they never discover. Hey, look at the Amish doing their thing. Wow, that's how they do it.
It's a doggy.
You'll get All right, guys, we are making downtown, walking fast, paced as fast and homebound. You know, it's times like these when I think of you, when I wonder if you ever think of me. If I could fall into the sky, do you think time would pass me by? Oh, 'cause you know I walk 1,000 miles.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Never mind.
If I could just see you tonight. Well, we're almost at the end of another
It's Santo Crane in the field.
beautiful day. Yeah, well, I gotta focus on the roads. Thank you very much. You know those Mongolian throat singers? How does it go?
My friend's really good at that. Like he could literally be a Mongolian throat singer.
No, I don't. I forget how it goes. I don't know.
You gotta go like.
I could never be a Mongolian throat singer. I could never. Yeah.
What's the deepest you can make your voice? What's the deepest you can make your voice?
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're up now in a confident. It's been a lovely live stream, 33 minutes. Pure, incredible bliss. That's pretty much all I got right now. Hope everybody's doing good. And we'll see you on the next edition. Remember, berries are sweet, but life is sweeter. I made it up.
You can read it up.
And then I just keep saying it.
You should copyright it.
I don't know. By the time you say that, somebody does it. Don't give anybody any ideas.
They can't hear me though.
Yeah, they can. I got a microphone.
You mean they can hear me making deep voices? Like
Yes. And that all 0 people are showering
All
praise
0?
on you, giving you all the attention you need. Do you need to be attention hungry like this? Like
No.
Broski?
My boss
Do you know how many years I survived without any attention?
your entire life.
Yeah, 35 years minimum. Like no, zero Instagram. You know, I already know what it's like to not have attention, and I'm happy with it.
I'd honestly rather no attention.
Okay, I don't need to be on YouTube, but it's fun. It's fun, so why not? You know, why not? Life is short. Just have some fun. I don't ever want to be one of those dogs that can't learn a new trick. You know,